First, let me say thank you. I think this is the cleanest way for us to take care of this problem, and I want to thank my colleagues from New York for sponsoring these two bills and our other colleagues for supporting it. Just a little context. I think, we're obviously in a deep financial crisis. We obviously have more work to do. The president knows that. We all know that. But there's one thing that's essential here, and that's that we maintain the trust of the American people. And if you're sitting in Youngstown, Ohio, and over the course of the last few months, as has happened in my district, you lose a third shift at General Motors, you lose a second shift at General Motors. You lose jobs at Delphi. You have Severstal Steel lay off 1,000 workers. You have the seat manufacturer and the logistics company dealing with the auto industry laying off hundreds of workers. We recently had a situation where Amweld Steel Door cut the health care of their retirees and didn't tell them. So they were going to get health care in January and February, and they didn't have health care coverage. Now they're stuck with those bills. These are the situations that real Americans are going through. And so when they hear about $163 or $165 million in bonuses going to people now that aren't even there anymore, in the case of these last 73 people who got $1 million, they are absolutely livid and don't want to hear about bailing out the financial system anymore. And I think this piece of legislation and these pieces of legislation are an opportunity for us to come together to say in Washington that we get it, we understand your concerns, and we're here to help you. And that will allow us, as we move forward, to have the support of the American people. So I appreciate all my colleagues supporting this and would urge everyone to help us push this piece of legislation, get this problem fixed, corrected, and someone, quite frankly, has got to take these people to the woodshed. I mean, let's be honest. They just don't get it. They're living in a bubble that has no resemblance at all to middle America. And this legislation lets Wall Street know that we get it. So I want to thank all of my colleagues.